Hi, welcome to Ocean Yomi's channel. So today I just seen that the White Yardie did a debate on Channel 4 yesterday, I think it was. So I'm going to show what the Metro thinks of what happened, because Metro is like an independent paper over in the UK over here. And I'm going to play a bit of what was said, and then you can comment down below. I didn't really see the interview, to be honest with you. I just now spotted just now, right? So I think there's more a question about race and Rera and how he became to be White Yardie or something. So I'm just gonna watch alongside with you. I'm not gonna react to it. I'll probably do it in another video because with some videos you have to go back to. So I am going to going to show you the Metro post and read a little bit because it's kind of just like my daughter's up and I would enlarge it so you can see it, so you can read it yourself. Yeah, and then we'll just take it from there basically. So here it says White Yardie was forced to defend Jamaican heritage as it's questioned in an awkward Channel 4 debate. Now, White Yardie has made a mint from being White Yardie, reacting to Jamaican food, speaking the accent, all that stuff. So I think they're just questioning who he is as a person, or is it just a gimmick, or whatever the case may be. So these two ladies are one, I think Zizi is a YouTuber. I don't know about the other one. So White Yardie was forced to defend himself after his Jamaican heritage was called into question on Channel 4 debate program on Apologetic. The comedian, real name Harry Gregory, appeared on the new series hosted by Zizi Mills and Yinka Bocconi last Thursday. Unapologetic, which made its popular debate following success pilots during Channel 4's Black to Front, they sees two presenters addressed uncomfortable issues surrounding racism and colorism within the black community. In the first episode, White Yardie took a part in discussion about who gets to define black culture. The social media star was born in England but moved to Jamaica with his family when he was just 3 months old. He then spent the next 2 decades growing up and living in Jamaica Island, learning to speak patois while being fully immersed in Jamaican culture. When Zizi asked if he classes himself as Jamaican, White Yardie stated, I do class myself as part of the Jamaican culture, but it's one of them ones where I have never given myself any titles or anything. People have given it to me. I will class myself as a Jamaican because of my experience, and also I spent the majority of my life in Jamaica, and also my whole life lived as a Jamaican lifestyle. Months all the months all the way up to, hold on a minute, until I was 80. That's the foundation of my life. Well, he will say it on the video too. All right, I'm gonna play the video. Okay.
Do you believe that you are part of black culture?
I believe I'm a part of the Jamaican culture.
Okay.
What's the difference to you?
The difference to me is that what is the black culture, you cannot just define black culture as black culture because it varies. I relate with the Jamaican culture because it's a culture that I grew up in. We have black British culture, so that's a different thing. But to me, black British culture is a merge of like Jamaican, Caribbean, and Africa and England together. That makes the black British culture. That's what I would say. But I cannot define in one sentence to say this is black culture because it's.
Can I ask a quick question?
Of course.
When did you decide that you were Jamaican? Was it when you came back over here? Was it when someone asked you? Like, was there an experience where you just felt, I identify as a Jamaican man?
Let me explain to you there. And I don't know if I've ever said this on an interview anywhere yet, but my mother, before me, she had a miscarriage. So when she was pregnant with me, she could have gave birth to me in Jamaica.
Right.
But where we live, the hospitals weren't great. So obviously she has that opportunity to leave. Once she had me and did the checks, 3 months on a plane back to Jamaica. So from there until what I know has been that. So it's not like I wake up one day and say, oh, 5-year-old, I want to be Jamaican. Oh, 10-year-old, I think I'm Jamaican. 12-year-old,
cool.
I'm definitely Jamaican.
Yeah.
It's just what's inside. You understand what I mean, brother?
To call yourself a Jamaican, that's interesting, because you said that you weren't born there. But I guess if the community to which you kind of were raised in, which is Jamaica, obviously, if they've embraced you, the large swaths of them and stuff, and if you've got citizenship, I don't know if you have, but yeah, from where I come.
Harry, do you have a Jamaican passport?
Yes, I do.
So,
Cool.
so I find it interesting as well, because how do you decide? White Yardie, I'm from Jamaica. My grandparents are from Jamaica.
Yeah.
My dad's born there. My mum was born here. You probably would know more about Jamaica than me, just because I'm black now. No one, if I said I'm Jamaican, no one's going to question me. It is, you're just Jamaican.
Exactly.
But you probably know how to cook yard food. You know how to do all
That's
of that
my life.
better than me. So then, who are we to tell him? Actually, no, you're not Jamaican, just because he's white.
Is I went to school in Jamaica, so when people are when people here are talking about, oh, you cannot represent the culture, you're not from Jamaica, you're not this, like that, you know nothing about the black culture, and I'm like, you were born here, you were raised here, you went to school here. That means if you went to school for like how long do you go to school when you're here? Like what?
Too long.
Like, how many years? Just say like 12 years or
Well,
something.
yeah, about that. Yeah.
So 14 years. Realistically, they only taught you what? 14 months of black history. My whole schooling was black history. So I learned everything about the culture. So when I'm in school, we don't have a month to say this is white history month because we have to accept that white yardie. I don't care about that. I'm there to learn, and I'm not even there to learn. I'm just going with what I know is life.
Would you say that someone like White Yardie is culture appropriating?
No, not at all. I think that, you know, not least because he actually has some connection to many of these parts of the world, but he clearly doesn't have intentions to denigrate, to humiliate, or to make a particular culture inferior in the eyes of the majority of society. He's clearly doing it from a sense of appreciation and a sense of sharing love, and I think that that is something that is positive.
But White Yardie, Harry, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure, and I think that you've been a very valued member of this panel. Also, after the break,
We just clapped.
I know, for the white man. Clap your cheeks for the white man.
No.
After the break, we'll be joined by the gorgeous rapper Miss Banks, who
So this reads, there's a difference between race and nationality. This post is not to bring anyone down. The first time on the UK TV as a guest, which I was there to discuss topics, but seeing it is more about me, real or fake. I really want to do a documentary. Things and appreciate them and take inspiration from them. No, it's easy. People say they want to have an open and honest conversation. You don't really have an open and honest. Will sometimes be awkward and uncomfortable. So White Yardie has made like he's always marketed himself on talking about foods and stuff like that as well. Let me see. Let's show you White Yardie's page. If it's still there. Let me see. Oh, it's moved. See, White Yardie has always, marketing himself on foods and stuff. Oh, here she comes again.
You know what it is, yeah? People me don't know. I really, really don't understand it. Please, me need, you know what it is, yeah? Let me understand now. Not just me. Let me and everybody else understand what is really going on. This say, yo, me in-laws serve this chicken to me. I must your ex-in-laws. There's no way your in-laws serve that to you and you still are married. There's no way. Yeah, there's no way. And the first time you get that. You get that before. Yeah? And this is what you call animal cruelty. This is the chicken them never have to dead for this. How if you cook chicken and chicken still white? How if you cook chicken and chicken still look raw? How if you cook chicken and it's like, where is the season? The season missing. The season, I mean, I don't know where your season. Where's the seasoning there? And some people are going to say, oh, not everybody likes seasoning. That don't even have salt on it. Yeah? That don't even have pepper on it. That don't have nothing on it. Where you use and cook it? Matches? Where you do light on matches and just run out white? Or you put it near the light in the house? It look like when white people just go up on holiday and them well white, them not turn up yet. Even me look more tan than the chicken. Me look more browner than the chicken.
Protect me in your arms, rescue me.
Hello, you can stop your noise, please. I'm trying to sleep.
Excuse me?
Your excuse. Can people. So right now, I have to tell you something very important, right? I am here in Brixton. Let's sit and talk. Yeah, let's sit and talk about prostate cancer. It's a very serious thing, right, people? Serious. Seriously. I joke this. I can't real something. This.
So White Yardie always have to defend himself at certain points when it comes to him, when people's questioning who he is because of the skits that he does. I mean, people always look at the root from where you come from, how, like, because a lot of people culture appropriate a lot. So I mean, though he has done a lot of works on certain things, I think when something happened in Jamaica, he did actually bring up stuff, and he actually tried to, like, incorporate businesses or black businesses. He talks about a lot of black businesses or what he cooks with. There's this company called Jamaican Valley. He says he uses the seasonings and all that stuff. So what do you think? You can put in the comment. Do you think he's culture appropriating? Do you think what he said in the beginning was what he said? He was brought up over in Jamaica. You know, some people you can never tell where they come from, or what their life was, or whatever. Sometimes you just see the color, you don't see nothing else. And yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm on a limb on this one, but maybe your opinions might be different. Um, I just saw that and I just thought, wow, let me just bring this forward, you know? So, like I said, he's known for doing skits and reacting to food and people not cooking food right and all that stuff. He's doing this for a very long time. This is not something new. He's not done an Adele and just changed himself into whatever. He's been doing this for ages. So, and a lot of the YouTubers and all that knows him, and you know, so yeah, just tell me what you think. Really, basically, like, you know, do you think he's culture appropriating or what? I don't know. Okay, so please like, subscribe, and comment down below and tell me what you think. Okay, all right then. Bye.